Good afternoon, everyone. I'm happy to be here to take you through proper shelving. My colleague Shaun had touched on some points regarding that. So I'm just going to be a little bit elaborate on what it takes to have a perfect shelving, and not just that, to also create attraction and traffic in your location, because in as much as you're um, trying to meet the health needs of your host community, you're also there for business and it's not charity. So you need your business to thrive for you to remain in business. So we'll be looking at talking a bit about drugstore, and also we'll be talking about the shelving method. I know my colleague has given a perfect recommendation on the particular type of shelving method that you need to carry out. And we'll be looking at the advantages as well and practical tips for effective shelf labeling. So let's dive into it immediately. I'll try to be very brief so that I don't overflog so many points that she had given us today. Okay, so imagine as a parent, school is resuming this month. Imagine walking into your child's new classroom or new school, and you see books littered everywhere, toys everywhere, bags everywhere, lunch boxes everywhere. The first thing that comes to your mind is, I've just wasted money paying school fees. This school don't look organized at all. And you begin to question their competency in handling your kids' education. Talk more about health. How much more about health? In health, you have a marginal error of 0.0001 because it has to do with life. So imagine walking into a drugstore and you're seeing drugs littered everywhere, no clear identification of drugs, and you're obviously seeing that locating specific drugs are becoming very difficult for staff and even the owner of the place. First and foremost, you're rest assured that your time will be wasted there. Secondly, there will be a very big room for errors because the products are not properly arranged. And when you get to take in drugs that were wrongly picked for you, you know the health implication of that. So shelving solutions are designed to help not just to maximize spaces and provide better access to medication and supplies, but also to help you stay in guard, not to make errors that could be detrimental to the health of your customers. So next is what we recommend as shelf life. My colleague told you that we recommend therapeutic categorization of drugs. Absolutely, that is our choice. That is the best recommendation. Now, in our next slide, we're going to be seeing what we mean by therapeutic categorization. It clearly offers multitudes of advantages that could help you do business seamlessly and serve your community seamlessly. So on our next slide, if you look at the picture here, it's a clear example of therapeutic categorization. If you look at this shelf on the background, this shop owner clearly categorized drugs according to their therapies, the solutions that these drugs provide. Now, walking into a store and seeing the shelves well arranged like this, first and foremost, it gives you that confidence that, number one, these people know what they are doing. It also gives you increasing confidence that the solution that you came looking for will be long lasting, and it also reduces that perception of errors in drug dispensation. So it is very clear that therapeutic categorization is very, very key in running a medicine store. You can see this particular pharmacy owner in FCT. She categorized multivitamin supplements in one place, GIT drugs in one place, antibiotics in one place, in one column, prescriptions as well, that's controlled drugs in another place. Now, the chances of wrong dispensing wrong drugs wrongly or picking drugs wrongly are reduced to the barest minimum. You would see that your confidence is being boosted that such clients can actually handle your health matters professionally. Now, what are those advantages of proper shelving? First, it reduces errors. Remember, I've been talking about reducing errors regarding drug picking. Now, when your shelf is clearly labeled, it minimizes confusion between medications with similar packages or similar names. Of course, there are certain products that, okay, their packaging, maybe they go with the red and white color, but that particular product is an antibiotics, and you have another one that is an analgesics that also has the same red and white color, similar packaging. Imagine mixing up those drugs together without clearly differentiating or putting them in a particular category in your shelves. The margin for error will be extremely high. And of course, the customers will definitely be at the receiving end. So one good advantage of proper shelving is reduced error. Secondly, enhanced efficiency. When drugs are labeled, precisely, it allows for swift identification, thereby saving the staff time and also the customer time at the premise. Imagine that those drugs are scattered. It's gonna take more time to be sorted out or to be identified, and that doesn't entail professionalism. Imagine going to the bank to do something and everything is not organized. Things are just happening everywhere. The teller is also the person doing customer care. The manager or the operations manager is also the person doing teller. It makes no sense, and it just gives you that impression that these guys don't know what they are doing. So next on the advantage is streamlined inventory management. My colleague also talked about it, how important it is to streamline your inventory management. Now, talking about that, it's very important that you label your shelves properly to facilitate good stock rotation and identification of products that are low in stock, firstly, and also ensure replenishment of those products that are low in stock. And secondly, it also allows you to identify products that are overstocked, maybe due to overbuying, panic buying, or even underselling. Maybe those products are not moving fast. It helps you to identify them faster, and you can now take prompt decision on what to do with those products. Either you reach out to your colleagues in the business to help you sell, because drugs might be moving in one location and not moving another location. So that helps you make important decisions that will avoid those products from expiring and you as the business owner losing capital. Next advantage, it also helps in management of expiries. Like Shelving said, the first in, first out mode of shelving your products really helps with expiries. So if you have a product that is going next year, 2025, and you go to the market and you buy or we supply you, Shelf Life supplies you a product that is going in 2027, it is wisdom for you to first bring the one going in 2025, bring it further and put the one going with a further date at the back. So with that, you see that you can bypass issues regarding expiries.